Welcome back, or welcome terug. As promised, in this video we will look at setting up a new project as a basis for project calculation. Although this is a step that is often neglected, I would highly recommend to take your time for it. Each time you start a new project, as it will impact the rest of the project. When you start creating a new project, some setup is required via the different groups of the project ribbon. Start by entering the project's name. Click on the arrow to see the pop-up. Here you are able to enter all the information. This will appear on your printout and will come in handy for database management. When clicking on the icon on the left, your credentials will be completed in the boxes. Under the condition, they were already entered in the user references. TA-CBI compatibility is when you would like to have your project readable by a CBI. So we will follow the TA-CBI restricted character set. Project parameters. Enter some high-level parameters. Check this option to freeze the circuit and allow to transfer the project without modification. An existing project is always frozen at opening, or unchecked to enable editing and recalculation. Automatic check of the hydronic calculation. Activate this option to check the results of the automatic calculation performed on your circuit after any significant change. This option guarantees that the new results comply with the technical parameters. It may slow down the application for large circuits. Select the right application type. The tools for project calculation will be addressed in another section of this tutorial program. Enter the characteristics of the fluid used in your circuit. Measurement period. When using a TS scope, you could enter a measurement period. This is when data from measurements is available for filtering the period. This is now the best time to look at our technical parameters for hydronic calculation as well. Remember that the technical parameters set in the general part, which we discussed earlier during the videos of the basic knowledge, remain valid, like the minimum pressure drop for balancing valves. Navigate to Home, Technical Parameters, and select the second block of parameters. In this section you can select or deselect the automatic check of hydronic calculation parameter. This is the same parameter as the one available in the project parameters ribbon described earlier in this video. Check deleted products available for hydraulic circuits to include valves no longer offered by IMI. This is relevant in older existing applications that require balancing. For the next three topics, balancing valves, standard control valves, and adjustable control valves, you will notice that the distinction is made for valves DN50 and below, and valves DN65 and above due to the difference in body design. All possible variations available are given in a drop-down. For each family, you define the valve to be used. Actuators. In this section, you can select to automatically select actuators for control valves. Select valve and actuator set, define the power supply and input signal, and the default return position for fail-safe. DP controllers and combined DP controllers. Here again, you will find a distinction for different valve sizes. For TA Smart, you will only find a setting possibility for the default Smart location, in the supply or in the return. This has a default setting depending on your localized version, but you are able to set the default to your desire here, and there is even an option to reset it during the circuit entry. Final but really interesting setting option is the pipes section. Here you are able to define the standard pipes to be used in circuit, distribution supply and return pipe. This will save you a lot of time editing the pipe types to be used. Also here you have the opportunity to tweak the built-in safety margin regarding pipe pressure drops. So HySelect will add some differential pressure in the calculation as safety. Example, the calculation is 20 kPa, you set 30% here and then the pressure drop will be 26 kPa in further calculation and component selection. The last option here is the pumps option. This is only relevant for the auto-adaptive flow circuit with decoupling bypass. It is actually the setting for minimum acceptable pump set point at the secondary side, which will depend on the type of pump installed. A really relevant and important step what we took here, but now we will go to the hydronic circuit entry.